What would it be like to be a billionaire in Australia? I mean, being a billionaire anywhere, I imagine, is amazing, right? You can pretty much have anything you want, essentially. Anything you want, whenever you want. But, like, because Australia is so big, right? And obviously relatively isolated compared to somewhere in Europe. Like, what kind of lifestyle would you live? I guess in terms of houses, you're probably going to live somewhere massive, you know, pools and all that. But what kind of things would you be able to get up to? What kind of, you know, luxuries could you expect? Because obviously every country has things it's good at, you know, compared to other ones. So how good can it get in Australia?
Australia has more billionaires per million people than China, India, and Japan combined.
Really?
In fact, Australia has more billionaires per capita than almost every G7 nation.
Wow.
Only the United States has more. The ultra-wealthy in Australia lead extravagant lives, and the country is gaining billionaires at a feverish pace. According to Forbes, there are currently 44 billionaires living down under. That's 13 more than in 2020. Today, we're going to take a look at the richest people in Australia and show you how they made their incredible fortunes. We'll also explore some of their fabulous purchases and take a look at Australia's most upscale neighborhoods. Let's get started. The majority of Australia's billionaires earned their fortunes from media, mining, and technology. Mike Cannon-Brookes, who at the time of producing this video had a net worth of $23.6 billion, is Australia's richest person. He and his...
It's a lot of money. 26 billion. Oh my God. Ridiculous.
Business partner Scott Farquhar founded software company Atlassian, and the venture has proven to be incredibly lucrative as Atlassian boasts NASA, Tesla, and SpaceX as customers. Cannon-Brookes uses his money to buy whatever he wants, including a 258-hectare farm in Australia's Southern Highlands.
258 hectare. And how many acres go into a hectare? It's like 2 or 3, right? That's a lot of land.
The ultra-luxurious property is worth $9.3 million and has a farmhouse, guest house, manager's residence, and, of course, equestrian facilities. The tech mogul's entire real estate portfolio is estimated to be worth $180 million. Cannon-Brookes also took inspiration from Mark Cuban and bought an NBA team. He's now part owner of the Utah Jazz thanks to a $1.66 billion deal. In second place on Australia's rich list is, you guessed it, Scott Farquhar. At the time of producing this video, he had a net worth of $23.5 billion. He and Cannon-Brookes founded Atlassian using $10,000 worth of credit card debt.
10 grand. Flipping out. They turned 10 grand into billions of dollars. Fair play. Fair play to him.
That's quite impressive because at the time of producing this video, the company had a market cap of $99.31 billion.
Oh my God.
Australia's third richest person is Rupert Murdoch. The media mogul is the man behind Fox News and News Corp. At the time of producing this video, he had a net worth of $23.1 billion. His biggest payday came in 2019 when he sold 20th Century Fox to Disney for a whopping $71.3 billion.
Just crazy money.
Murdoch personally pocketed $8.7 billion in cash and stocks thanks to the deal with the House of Mouse. Murdoch lives lavishly. He owns a beautiful $50 million sailing yacht called Vertigo that comes complete with a deck jacuzzi and custom-built limo tender.
Oh my God. If you had $1 billion, what would you do? $1 billion. Like, would you stay in Australia? Would you stay what country you were? I mean, you'd probably buy multiple homes, wouldn't you? All over the world and just like spend a month each in every single one of them. Let's say you get 12.
Murdoch also owns properties all over the globe, including a Southern California vineyard estate worth $30 million. He also owns a $4.3 million mansion right next to his vineyard and a $54 million luxury penthouse in New York. Coming in at number 4 on Australia's billionaire list is mining magnate Gina Rinehart. At the time of producing this video, she had a net worth of $22.3 billion. She inherited her father's mining company, Hancock Prospecting, and transformed it from a struggling business into an economic powerhouse.
You know what? Fair play to her, because I thought she just inherited it. It was already successful, but it sounds like she took it to the next level. Fair play.
Hancock Prospecting has seen tremendous growth shipping iron ore to China. Rinehart uses those massive profits to buy land all over Australia. She's actually the country's largest landowner, owning 9.2 million hectares of property.
Wow.
That's 1.3% of Australia's landmass.
What?
Much of the land is used to raise cattle. Rinehart is Australia's second largest cattle producer, and she recently made $216 million by selling 110,000 head of cattle and 1.8 million hectares of prime grazing country. You could call Clive Palmer Australia's most eccentric billionaire. At the time of producing this video, he had a net worth of $3.7 billion, but he doesn't splurge on fancy cars and private jets. Instead, he spends his money building bizarre attractions. He's spending $500 million to build a fully operational replica of the Titanic.
But, I mean, to be fair, that's not a bad idea, actually. I imagine there's probably lots of people who would love to, you know, take a cruise like how the Titanic customers did, you know. What was it, 1919, the Titanic sunk?
Fittingly dubbed Titanic 2. He's also spending $72 million on a massive renovation at Palmer Coolum Resort. Palmer's luxurious resort is home to a world-class golf course and a life-size model of a T-Rex. Palmer even built a real-life Jurassic Park at his resort. However, these dinosaurs are robotic, not the real thing. Palmer was so obsessed with whether or not he could, he didn't stop to think if he should. Point Piper in Sydney has historically been regarded as Australia's most expensive suburb, so it's no surprise that this affluent neighborhood is where you'll find Australia's largest and most expensive home. The Fairwater Mansion was recently purchased for $72 million by none other than Mike Cannon-Brookes.
72 million. I mean, like, it looks like a nice enough house, but 72 mil? You must be getting a lot of land with it.
In addition to a 120-year-old mansion, the incredible property includes horse stables, 2 guest houses, a tennis court, an outdoor swimming pool, and, of course, stunning views of the Sydney Harbour. Cannon-Brookes and Scott Farquhar aren't just business partners, they're neighbors too. Farquhar purchased a Lane Gardens next door for $51 million. Farquhar's historic mansion dates all the way back to 1863, and he reportedly had to spend millions just to make it livable. The stunning mansion even has a ballroom. You won't find one of those in a modern mansion. Australia's second most expensive mansion is also located in Point Piper. We're not sure who paid $68 million for Edgewater Mansion, but he or she is most likely worth a few billion at least.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be if you're spending that kind of money, tens of millions on a house, right?
In front of the gorgeous 19,735 square foot mansion, you'll find a harborfront tennis court and boat dock. It's hard to believe that this stunning property sold for only $3.6 million back in 1985. That's an incredible return on investment.
What does $1 million Australian get you in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, you know, Queensland, like all the sort of major hubs? Like, what does $1 million? Does $1 million get you a lot? $1 million's about £550,000. Like, surely that gets you something nice, right?
Further up the coast sits another incredible mansion. This one is on Sovereign Island in the city of Gold Coast. Billionaires get a lot more bang for their buck here because this 45,789 square foot mansion sold for just $45 million.
Just 45 million.
It has 6 bedrooms, a private maid's quarter, 106 meters of private coastline, and a Turkish bathhouse. The home also has one of the most fabulous accent pieces you will ever lay your eyes on, a giant bronze statue of Neptune. Inside the gorgeous mansion, you'll find cast iron railings, beautiful chandeliers, marble countertops, and a opulent spiral staircase.
To be fair, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous, to be fair.
The outdoor pool and jacuzzi overlook the ocean, and the property is lined with perfectly manicured hedges and palm trees. The Sovereign Islands development is a gated community where residents pay $2,600 for security and parks, and it's almost unheard of for homes in the area to sell for less than $20 million. When Australia's billionaires travel, they do so in style. Rupert Murdoch owns a $65 million Gulfstream G650. The 8-passenger private jet has plush white leather seats.
I mean, I thought it'd be bigger on the inside. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be complaining if he invited me on there, but I mean, for 60-something million, I thought it'd be a bit more spacious.
Big screen TVs and 2 Rolls-Royce engines. Reinhardt owns a private jet too. Hers is a Gulfstream 600 that's worth $58 million. Private jet ownership in Australia has increased significantly in recent years, and many of Australia's uber-wealthy enjoy jetting off to nearby Hamilton Island and Hayman Island, where they can enjoy white sand beaches. There's one thing Australia's billionaires don't spend a lot of money on: taxes. Australia's GDP to tax ratio is just 27.8%, which is one of the lowest rates in the world and only slightly higher than the 24.5% rate in the United States.
So basically, if you've got a lot of money, Australia's a good place to live because you're not going to pay that much tax. I mean, in the UK, our taxes are brutal. Brutal. Honestly, it's almost like they don't want you to make money here. Like, they don't incentivize you to want to make money in the UK because they just take so much of it.
Australia's Green Party wants to change that. That's why they recently proposed a 6% wealth tax. The proposed tax could be a windfall for Australia and create $41 billion in funds over the next decade. The party wants the funds to be used on eco-friendly energy projects. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that Australia is home to the world's most expensive cocktail? Club 23 in Melbourne is home to a drink called the Winston, which will set you back $12,970.
12 grand for a drink? $12,000 for a drink is insane. Unless that drink comes with a gold ring, 24 karat ring that weighs, I don't know, 100 grams. Like, then that's a scam. Like, what could possibly be in that cocktail? What could possibly be in it? Hang on a minute. Most expensive cocktail in the world. Like, is it the Australian Nahate? No, Australia. Let's see. Here we go. Australia's most expensive. So Woodford Reserve Gold Fashioned. But what does it have in it? So ingredients: gold infused Chateau d'Yquem Sauternes reduction. What the hell is that? Plus saffron and vanilla bitters. So perks: the 15,000 price tag includes the cocktail, 2 Baccarat crystal tumblers, and an extra $3,000 bottle of Woodford Reserve. Okay, all right, fair enough. You're getting a few things with it, but 15,000 Australian. Jesus. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you did, check out this video right here and hit the join button below. See you there.